Some battles don't end when the war does. Some heroes return home with no parade, no spotlight, just a suitcase, and memories too heavy for any one man to carry. This is a motivational tale story of a soldier who came home quiet, not because he had nothing to say, but because the world would never understand. Train station ambience, quiet rural town sound. She stepped off the bus like a stranger. Same hometown, but everything felt different. The trees hadn't moved, the church steeple still stood tall, the streetlights still flickered at dusk. Yet somehow, nothing felt familiar anymore. His mother hugged him longer than ever. His father shook his hand, eyes wet but proud. Neighbors waved, smiled, patted his back. "We're so proud of you. You're a hero. Tell us what it was like." But he only smiled softly and changed the subject. He didn't come home to talk. He came home to breathe. Nights were longer now. He woke sometimes to silence so loud it felt like it echoed. He'd sit at the kitchen table at 3 a.m., hands wrapped around a cold cup of coffee, thinking of faces, voices, moments frozen in time. Not nightmares, just memories. Memories he wasn't willing to let go, because letting go felt like betrayal. He didn't need sleep. He needed peace. But peace doesn't come easy to men who've seen war. Days were ordinary. He helped at the family store. He fixed things around the house. He mowed the lawn twice a week, not because it needed it, but because the noise of the mower gave his mind something to hold onto. He learned to answer questions with short lines. It was tough. "I'm fine." Things were different there. He laughed at neighborhood jokes, watched football with old friends, sat in church on Sundays with a stillness that was more prayer than posture. One afternoon, a little boy rode his bike past him, pretending to be a soldier. He yelled, "Boom, boom," and fell dramatically into the grass, laughing. The man's heart paused, not in pain, but in memory. He walked over, knelt down, smiled gently. "Hey, champ, real heroes don't want war, they just want peace." The boy nodded, not fully understanding, but hearing something real in his voice. His mother watched from the porch, eyes softening with quiet respect. Sometimes wisdom isn't loud, sometimes pain isn't either. Every Sunday morning, when the national anthem played at church, he stood a little taller. Not for politics, not for applause, not for anyone watching. He stood for the brothers who didn't get to stand anymore, for the empty seats at dinner tables, for the ring a young wife kept on a chain, for the parents who still slept with a folded flag by their bed. Some people salute the flag. He saluted memory. He never bragged, never raised his voice, never asked the world to thank him. Instead, he thanked the cashier, held doors open for strangers, checked on elderly neighbors, took long walks at sunset and breathed deep like every breath was a blessing. Because once you've seen life break, you learn to treat it gently. He didn't talk much about courage. He lived it quietly. He didn't show his scars. He just kept loving even when it hurt. That's a soldier's heart. Not hardened, just shaped by sacrifice. Heroes don't always wear uniforms forever. Some come home and become teachers, fathers, neighbors, quiet protectors. They don't ask to be seen, but they deserve to be remembered. So if you know someone who served, call them, thank them, tell them they still matter, because some battles never make headlines, and some heroes never ask for praise. This motivational tale story is for every soldier who came home quiet. If this touched your heart, comment "Thank you veterans" and share this to honor someone who served. Subscribe for more real, human stories of courage, love, and life.